Why doesn't she call or text you first? Here's the truth. Her silence is no accident. It's a test. She's seeing how you'll react. Will you stay confident and unshaken, or will you chase her and lose her respect? How you respond defines your value as a man. Stick with me, because I'm about to share exactly what to do to flip the script, make her miss you, and have her reaching out to you first. Don't go anywhere. This will change the way you handle silence forever. 1. Understand her silence. It's not always what you think. In today's fast-paced dating culture, silence is often misunderstood. When a woman doesn't call or text you first, most men jump to the worst conclusion: she's not interested. But the reality is far more complex, especially with modern women who have an overwhelming amount of attention thrown their way. From social media DMs to random likes and comments, her phone is constantly buzzing with people vying for her attention. Your silence might not even register as unusual to her. But here's the kicker. Silence from a woman is often less about disinterest and more about gauging your response. It could be a subconscious test of your emotional maturity, a way to measure whether you're the kind of man who panics and starts chasing, or the kind who remains unbothered and self-assured. Women are drawn to men who exude stability and confidence, and how you handle these silent moments can make or break her perception of you. What you need to do is reframe her silence. Instead of viewing it as rejection, see it as an opportunity to display your strength and composure. The moment you let your insecurities control your actions, like double texting her, asking, "Are you mad?" or "Why haven't you texted?" you're signaling that you're unsure of your worth. Women notice this instantly, and it's a major turnoff. Instead, step back and give her the space to miss you. This doesn't mean you're ignoring her. It means you're showing her that you're secure enough in yourself to be fine without her constant validation. When you radiate calm and confidence in the face of her silence, you instantly become more attractive. 2. Shift the power dynamic by pulling back. One of the biggest dating mistakes men make in the modern world is overcompensating when a woman pulls away. When she stops texting, many men panic and flood her inbox with messages. They might send good morning texts, ask her if she's okay, or even resort to sending memes to lighten the mood. These efforts, while well-intentioned, come across as needy and desperate, and nothing repels a woman faster than desperation. What you need to understand is this: the person who cares less in any relationship holds the power. If she's not calling or texting, it's your job to match her energy, not exceed it. Pulling back isn't about playing games, it's about restoring balance to the interaction. Think of it this way: if she's giving 20% effort and you're giving 100%, you're creating a dynamic where she feels overwhelmed and frankly turned off. The solution is simple: focus on yourself. When you pull back, it shows her that you're not dependent on her attention to feel validated. You're signaling that you have a life full of purpose, goals, and passions that don't revolve around her. Women find this incredibly attractive because it aligns with their desire for a man who is strong and self-sufficient. This doesn't mean ghosting her or cutting her off entirely. If she reaches out, respond. Just don't be overly eager or available. Keep your messages brief and let her come to you more naturally. Pulling back shifts the power dynamic in your favor, creating a sense of mystery that will draw her closer to you. 3. Make her miss you with purposeful detachment. Modern women are used to constant communication. From endless text chains to social media notifications, they rarely experience the feeling of someone pulling away. That's why detachment, when done correctly, is so powerful. When you step back and stop chasing, you create a void that forces her to notice your absence. But here's the key: detachment has to be purposeful. If you're stepping back with the sole intention of making her chase you, she'll sense it. Women are incredibly perceptive and can pick up on inauthentic energy. Instead, your detachment needs to come from a place of genuine self-respect. Use this time to focus on improving yourself. Hit the gym, learn a new skill, or dive deeper into your career goals. Post occasional updates about your achievements or exciting moments on social media, not to make her jealous, but to show her that your life is thriving without her constant involvement. When she sees that you're busy and fulfilled, it will naturally spark her curiosity. The idea isn't to punish her silence or manipulate her into missing you. It's to prioritize your own growth and happiness, which in turn makes you more attractive. Women are hardwired to respect and admire men who are focused on their purpose. By detaching with purpose, you become the man she can't stop thinking about. 4. Set boundaries without over-explaining. If there's one thing that separates high-value men from the rest, it's their ability to set boundaries. In today's dating scene, many men are so afraid of losing a woman's interest that they let her walk all over them. They respond to texts immediately, cancel plans to accommodate her, and put her needs above their own. While this might seem like the right thing to do, it actually sends the message that your time and energy aren't valuable. Boundaries are essential because they communicate self-respect. For example, if she texts you after days of silence, don't feel the need to explain why you haven't reached out either. You don't owe her a detailed explanation of how you've been busy or why you didn't text. Instead, keep it simple and confident. If she asks why you've been quiet, a response like, "I've been focused on some personal goals lately," is enough. By keeping your responses brief and composed, you show her that you're not at her beck and call. Women respect men who stand firm in their priorities and don't sacrifice their self-worth for attention. Remember, boundaries aren't about shutting her out. They're about ensuring that you're treated with the same respect you give. 5. Elevate your own value in her eyes. Here's a tough pill to swallow. If she's not reaching out, it's possible she doesn't see you as a high-value option in her life. And that's okay. It's something you can change. The key is to use this time to elevate your value in her eyes, not by chasing her, but by becoming a better version of yourself. Start by identifying areas of your life that could use improvement. Are you neglecting your fitness? Are you stuck in a dead-end job? Do you lack hobbies or passions? Once you identify these areas, commit to making tangible changes. Sign up for a fitness class, start a side hustle, or learn a new skill. The goal is to become a man who is not only attractive, but also inspiring. When you elevate your value, it has a ripple effect. Not only will she notice, but so will other women, and that's where things get interesting. Women are naturally competitive, and when she sees other women noticing you, it will trigger her instincts to pay attention to you as well. Elevating your value isn't just about impressing her. It's about creating a life so fulfilling that she's inspired to be part of it. 6. The power of mystery. Keep her guessing. Mystery is an incredibly powerful tool in today's world, especially when it comes to modern dating. With so many people constantly updating their lives on social media, the concept of keeping something to yourself has become almost foreign, and that's exactly why it's so impactful. A man who maintains an air of mystery stands out because he's different from the rest. He's not broadcasting every detail of his day or every thought that crosses his mind, and that alone makes him intriguing. When you're too transparent about your intentions or overly available, you take away the curiosity that keeps her interested. Mystery is about balance, sharing just enough to spark her curiosity, but holding back enough to leave her wondering. For example, if she asks about your plans for the weekend, don't launch into a detailed itinerary. Instead, Say something like, "I've got some exciting plans lined up. It's going to be a great weekend." This simple response leaves her thinking about what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're confident enough to leave her out of the loop. Mystery isn't just about what you say, but also how you act. Don't always be available to her. If you're always responding immediately or bending over backward to make plans, she won't feel the need to work for your attention. By occasionally leaving her in the dark, whether it's by not answering a text right away or being vague about your schedule, you build anticipation. Modern women are naturally drawn to men who seem like they have layers to uncover. The more you keep her guessing, the more invested she'll become in trying to figure you out. Let her curiosity work in your favor. 7. Build emotional resilience. In the modern dating world, emotional resilience is not just important, it's essential. Women today face a constant stream of interactions, and they're quick to notice how men handle challenges, rejection, or uncertainty. If you can't stay composed when things don't go your way, you'll quickly lose her respect. When she doesn't call or text you first, it can be easy to feel frustrated or even insecure. But instead of reacting emotionally, like double texting her or expressing disappointment, take a step back and focus on your own growth. Emotional resilience is about being able to weather the ups and downs of relationships without letting them define your self-worth. Start by reframing how you perceive silence. Instead of seeing it as rejection, view it as a neutral event. Silence doesn't mean she's uninterested. It could mean she's busy, distracted, or even testing your response. Use these moments to build patience and confidence within yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy or help you grow, like hitting the gym, learning a new skill, or spending time with supportive friends. A man who can stay calm under pressure is incredibly attractive to modern women. Emotional resilience shows that you're not dependent on external validation and that you're secure in who you are. The more you practice this, the stronger and more appealing you become. 8. Master the art of non-reaction. One of the biggest mistakes men make is overreacting when a woman goes silent. Whether it's blowing up her phone with texts, overanalyzing her behavior, or posting something passive-aggressive on social media, these actions scream insecurity. In contrast, mastering the art of non-reaction is one of the most powerful moves you can make. When she doesn't text or call, resist the urge to immediately respond with frustration or impatience. Instead, do nothing. Yes, absolutely nothing. This shows her that you're emotionally stable and not dependent on her communication to feel good about yourself. Women notice men who can stay composed during uncertain situations because it signals confidence and maturity. Non-reaction doesn't mean being passive or indifferent. It means choosing not to act out of impulse or emotion. For example, if she takes hours to reply, you don't need to match her silence with annoyance or bring it up the next time you talk. Simply carry on, as if it doesn't bother you. Your calm demeanor sends a clear message. Her actions don't control your emotional state. Modern women are surrounded by men who react emotionally to everything. When you show that you're different, that you can handle her silence with grace, you instantly stand out. 9. Stay true to your standards. In any relationship, it's crucial to set and maintain your standards. This is even more important in today's dating scene, where many men lower their expectations just to keep a woman's interest. If she's not putting in effort or meeting your needs, don't settle. Modern women respect men who have clear boundaries and know their worth. Staying true to your standards doesn't mean being rigid or controlling. It means being clear about what you want and refusing to tolerate behavior that doesn't align with your values. For example, if she consistently cancels plans at the last minute or only texts when it's convenient for her, You have every right to address it, or walk away if nothing changes. When you hold firm to your standards, you communicate that you're a high-value man who won't settle for less. Women are naturally attracted to men who have a strong sense of self and who don't bend their values just to keep someone around. By staying true to your standards, you create a dynamic where she respects you more, and often that respect turns into deeper attraction. 10. Make her work for your attention. Attention is one of the most valuable things you can give someone, and in the modern dating world, it's often given too freely. If you're constantly texting her first, liking all her posts, or making yourself overly available, she won't feel the need to work for your attention. And when attention is too easy to get, it loses its value. Instead, make her earn it. This doesn't mean playing games or being manipulative. It means valuing your time and energy. For instance, if she hasn't been texting you, don't immediately jump into a long conversation the moment she reaches out. Keep your responses short and engaging, but don't go overboard. Let her realize that your attention is something special, not something she can take for granted. Modern women are more likely to appreciate a man who makes them feel like they've earned his interest. It creates a sense of balance in the relationship and ensures that she values your time and effort just as much as you value hers. Like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. Let me know your thoughts below. See you next time.